Hey everybody, Jason Rivera here. Just getting ready to get started, waiting for everybody to show up. And we'll get started here around 12:05 Eastern time, so 5 more minutes. Let me know where you're from and what your name is while we're waiting. And so I'm interested to see where you guys are from. Let me know if you can hear me. We had some major sound issues last week and that I didn't find out about until after I had done the entire presentation. So please let me know if you can hear me in the chat box. Hey, Psalm, awesome. Great to hear that you guys can hear me this week. That's fantastic. Making progress. Everybody, Jason Rivera here, just waiting again until 12:05. It's for everybody to show up and so we can get started here. I'm very interested or very excited to be teaching these 3 secrets that help me beat Buffett in the stock market without going to college. So hopefully you can possibly do that as well. Please let me know while we're waiting for people to show up where you're from, where you're going from, your first name, all that kind of information, and if you can hear me. Thanks. I'll talk to you in a few minutes. All righty, we're about to go live. Again, as I said in the chat box and said a couple times now, if I'm very excited to bring you this presentation. Let me know of any comments, questions, concerns in the chat box, and my team will get to it and they'll let me know. I will not be able to see the chat box while I'm doing this, but my team will relay the messages to me. So I will get your questions, comments, concerns as we're going through this presentation. One last sound check before we get going, because I don't want to have the same problems we did last week. Can you still hear me? Please let me know in the chat box if you can still hear me. Awesome. Awesome. Perfect. Okay, so let's get going on the presentation now. Alrighty. Hey, everybody. This is Jason Rivera. I'm so excited to be sharing this web class with you today. In the next 60 to 90 minutes, I'm going to show you how I beat Buffett in the stock market without going to college, and how you can too. Now, I'm guessing for a lot of you, this is probably not your first webinar. The first thing I want to mention is that if you failed at value investing in the past, it's not your fault. There's a lot of information out there, and a lot of it is terrible. Trust me. I've gone over this. I've been doing this for 11 years, and on most of this I've learned on my own. I know there's a lot of terrible information out there. And even when there is good information out there, it's often confusing and overwhelming because there's so much information out there. And many times this information overload keeps you from success. It's okay. If you've been concerned in the past that you just can't succeed at value investing, I want to put those fears to rest for you today. You can do this. You just need the right person to explain it to you, like me. Someone who actually is a practitioner, who's been through where you're going, or who's been through where you're at, and can help you step by step through this entire process. The big businesses and colleges want you to think you need a fancy and expensive college degree to be successful, to be a successful value investor and business person. I'm here to tell you today that they are wrong. They have their own reasons for wanting you to think that, but they are wrong. If you've ever thought the government, banks, and colleges want you to fail, you're probably right. They don't benefit from you succeeding because they want to keep you in debt and in need. The difference with us is that I actually care about your success and truly want to see you achieve the life of your dreams. So that's what I'm here for. I want you to have a dream, or I know you have a dream to change the world and make an impact, and I want to show you how to make that happen during this webinar. This is a famous quote from Michael Jordan: "I failed over and over, and that is why I succeed." Okay, my goal for this presentation is to help two kinds of people. For those who are beginners, you'll learn the valuable skill of value investing and business analysis to show that you too can do this without going to college. I also want to help you if you're a more advanced value investor, because by learning this knowledge, it'll help continue building the foundation of your knowledge and your value investing skill set, so that you too can become a great value investor like Warren Buffett. My goal is that within the next hour is to prove to you that you too can become a great value investor without taking huge risks, without wasting years of time, and without spending tens of thousands of dollars going to a university. I'm going to show you how to do this by teaching you the 3 secrets that have helped me beat Warren Buffett in the stock market without going to college, and how you can do the same thing. But before we get to that, I want to let you know that if you stay until the end of this presentation, not only will you learn these 3 secrets that helped me beat Buffett in the stock market in the first 5 years of my career, but you'll also gain access to something only a handful of people have ever seen before. And you'll also get access to something else as well. So if you stay to the end, you'll get 2 bonuses on top of what you'll learn during this entire presentation. Okay, so who am I and why am I qualified to teach you anything that I'm going to be talking about today? My name is Jason Rivera. I'm the chairman, CEO, and founder of Rivera Holdings, LLC, founder and writer of the blog Value Investing Journey, which has been voted now twice a top 50 value investing blog in the world by 2 different publications. I wrote an acclaimed value investing education book titled How to Value Invest. I wrote On Float, a 60-page booklet teaching people the power and importance of investment float, and I've also done the other following things. I've written for several financial publications, websites, and blogs. I got hired by an investment newsletter solely off the strength of my investment analysis. I started my own successful investment recommendations newsletter. I've gone after acquisitions worth a total of $40+ million at this point. And most importantly, in terms of today's conversation, in the first 5 years of my career, I beat Warren Buffett in the stock market when compared to the first 5 years of my career, or when compared to the first 5 years of his career. I produced in this first 5 years of my career a 29.7% average annual not compounded return for my investors, while the great Warren Buffett produced a 25.4% average not compounded returns for his investors when he started his Buffett Shareholders Limited partnerships. So, but how did I get here? I wasn't born as a value investor. I didn't know anything about this growing up. 11 years ago, I had no idea about any of this. So how did I get here today? My journey to where I am today began out of necessity, like many of you out there, I'm sure. And to this day, more than 8 years later, I can still remember this moment vividly that kind of changed my life and put me on this track. I've been learning about investing, finance, and value investing off and on for about 2 years with zero direction, zero drive, and zero results. But this mindset all changed the instant I heard the 3 magic words, "Babe, I'm pregnant." I was sitting on the couch at our house playing FIFA soccer on my PlayStation 3 when my wife came out and said those words to me. I remember sitting there looking at her and saying, "Okay," and going back to playing my game before that sentence even registered on my brain. All of a sudden, I realized what she said, paused the game, looked up at her and said, "What?" She repeated what she said. We hugged and kissed, and I immediately thought, oh shit. Not because I wasn't happy, but because at this point in my life, my extreme dizziness was still completely uncontrolled and awful on a daily basis. I could do little more than read for 30 minutes a day before feeling terrible the rest of the day. I had no skills and was bringing in no money. I was thinking, oh shit, because I realized in that instant, my brain registered, "Babe, I'm pregnant," that I had to figure out a way to make money at some point in the future, whether my dizziness ever got better or not. The day after this, I sat down and thought about what I could do to eventually make money for my growing family and came up with the 3 things that didn't require college because I wasn't able to go due to my health issues at that time. To become a politician, but no one likes politicians. To become a writer, but at that point, I was a terrible writer and didn't like it anyways. And the third thing was to become an investor. Why? Because I remember learning about the power of compound interest in one of my high school classes, and that one 5-minute lesson stuck with me even years later. I'd always wanted to open my own businesses, and when I was going to go to college before my business started, I was going to major in business administration. Those 3 words set me on the journey I'm on today and are responsible for literally everything I'm doing today, and even me being alive. But that's a story for a different day. Let's get back to you. There are no problems, only opportunities in disguise. And this, I viewed my dizziness and my wife saying that she was pregnant with our first daughter as an opportunity, even though at that time I viewed it as a major problem. You guys don't want to deal with extreme dizziness and miss out on the majority of your 20s due to these issues like I did. And you don't want to have to learn about value investing and finance slowly by yourself like I had to either. But the lessons I learned while dealing with these things helped me become the person and the value investor I am today. And now I'm helping others like you by teaching and mentoring. Because no matter who you are or where you came from, you deal with your own issues, but you don't have to suffer and lose almost 10 years of your life like I did. You can do this and all without going to college, without wasting years of your time, tens of thousands of dollars. Okay, and legally I have to say this. I have to put some kind of disclaimer in here stating that these results are not typical, and I'm not guaranteeing that you'll beat Buffett or become the next Buffett by learning these skills. Having said that, knowing these skills will be an immense help to you and help you save a ton of time, frustration, and money. And these skills are valuable skill sets that you can use in any business or any fact or asset or aspect of your life. Okay, today I'm going to share with you the 3 secrets. Now that we've got over that, I'm going to share with you the 3 secrets that helped me become who I am today, helped me beat Buffett in the first 5 years of my career, and how and these 3 secrets literally helped save my life. Knowing these 3 secrets will help change your life as well. Okay, secret number 1, how a change in mindset helped me beat Buffett and how the same change in mindset can help you too. Secret number 2, how to evaluate a company better than the quote professionals. And secret number 3, how to value a company in minutes. Above, I told you how I got started on this track, but there was a ton of struggle in between. And I'm sure you're thinking about some of the things you may struggle with as well. One struggle I had in particular helped me realize that what I needed to do to get to where I wanted to go. This was getting my ass kicked by Mr. Market, Benjamin Graham's term, the father of value investing, Benjamin Graham's term for the stock market. A couple of years later, after my wife's 3 magic words, I was struggling massively. I had just got enough confidence to begin investing real world money, and within 2 months, my portfolio was down 50%. Why? Because I still wasn't doing any analysis. Most of the time, I didn't even know what business the company I'd invested in was in. And yes, this was stupid. And yes, this is why Mr. Market kicked me in the ass, as you can see in the picture. I was depressed and ready to give up, but then I looked at my young daughter and thought about why I was doing all of this in the first place. I had to figure out a way to make money for my growing family, and me losing 50% in my portfolio in 2 months didn't change that. I also realized that until I started taking investing seriously and dedicated myself to learning the craft of value investing, I would just be playing around and losing money. What this meant for me was dedicating myself to learning the craft of value investing and finding a teacher to learn from. This change in mindset and this course focused my mind, showed me the beginnings of what I needed to do to get to where I wanted to go, and is truly when I began learning about value investing in real fashion. This was in or around 2011 or 2012, and this is when I began my, quote, true career and led to everything I'm doing today. Now, having said that, you might be thinking something along the lines of, well, that's great for him, but this won't work for me. But it can. And at this point, I still didn't know what most financial terms meant, how to value anything, how to read financial statements. I had no real idea how to do any of the things I now do on a daily basis. And even though I found someone to learn from online, it was a very basic online value investing course online, talking about mindset and thinking like a value investor over actual substance, like how to actually value a company, how to read financial statements, and what I should and shouldn't be doing and learning. Even though I had direction and hope now, I still didn't have personalized in-depth help on how to actually value invest. I still had to find, do, and learn all of this on my own, piece by piece, over the following 6+ years, something you won't have to worry about after today. I'll help you compress time, show you everything you need to do, everything you need to find, do, and learn step by step to become a great investor in a matter of weeks. So now that I've shown you with a slight change in mindset and some direction that you too can do this. So now that I've shown you that with a slight change in mindset and some direction that you too can do this. Now on to secret number 2. And you can do this. If I can do it, you can. You won't have to deal with the loss of time, or immense frustration, the 10 years of lost time due to health issues like I can. If I can do this with all that, you can do this with some help. And that's why I'm here today. Now you might be thinking something along the lines of, this sounds great, but I don't know how to do any of this. And it probably requires high-level math I'll never understand. And this is the beauty of what I do and what I teach others. My 12-year-old niece always asks me, after hearing me talk about value investing, doesn't this take a lot of hard math? And the answer to that is an absolute no. I'm a huge believer in the saying by Einstein, make everything as simple as possible, but no simpler. Nothing I do requires higher than 6th grade math. I'll show you how you can easily evaluate a company's operations using 6th grade math, and how you can do the same when valuing a company, which we'll get to in a bit. If I can do this with my severe health issues, no mentors, no college, and no major help from anyone learning all this over the last decade, you can definitely do this with some help and guidance. Sorry, just took a quick drink of water. I'm sure you've heard of the show that used to run in the United States, Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? Well, in this case, as long as you can do math like a 6th grader, normal math, not the confusing Common Core math they're using now, then you can calculate everything and evaluate businesses better than the, quote, professionals, 99% of whom don't even look at company financial statements. Yes, if you can do math like the above picture, you can learn what I'm going to teach you. Why am I so sure of this? Because I don't use spreadsheets. I don't use calculus or any advanced algorithms. I calculate everything by my own hand on the proverbial back of the envelope or notepad or Word document in my case. And I'll show you how I do this step by step as well. So that now that I've shown you that no metric or valuation requires higher than 6th grade math, that you can do this and that I'll be there to show you exactly what to do step by step. That's pretty awesome, right? This sounds pretty great. Oop. Okay. Oh, now on to secret number 3, how to value a business in minutes. And now you may be thinking, well, that's great, but even with this information, I still won't know how to value a business. And no one out there teaches you how to do this. And this was true until now. I wrote my book, How to Value Invest, in large part to teach others how to become a great value investor without having to go to college. A major part of this book was showing you how to value businesses in several different ways, step by step. And a major part of my press on research recommendation issues is spent on actually showing people how to value businesses themselves. This course or this program is no different. I'll show you step by step how to value a business, show you multiple different valuation techniques, when to use these valuations, and what they mean for the analysis. Plus, like all the above, or all like above, this all requires nothing more than 6th grade math. In the last 10 plus years learning about value investing, I've seen no one else in the world show you how to value a business multiple different ways, step by step. This information alone took me years of time and thousands of hours to figure out myself, but you'll be learning all this as part of the regular program. And with the valuation techniques taught in this course, you'll be able to value 90+ % of the companies in the entire world in a matter of minutes. You're probably thinking that valuing a business takes forever. Well, this is the best part of all this. Remember the Einstein quote from earlier? I try to live this quote in every aspect of my life, and this includes valuing companies. I'll show you how to value a business and find what you need to buy it for in order to have a huge margin of safety, a huge value investing principle. In a matter of minutes, I'll show you how to do this in a matter of minutes, multiple ways, and using multiple valuation techniques. So now that I've shown you, you'll learn how to value 90+% of businesses multiple ways using multiple different techniques in only a matter of minutes in this program. That sounds pretty great too, right? I wish somebody would have been there to help me when I was first starting out. I would have saved years of time and frustration and having to search everything myself. So let me ask you a question. If you followed what I showed you in secret number 1, where I showed you that a small change in your mindset can lead you on the path to beat Buffett, and then in secret number 2, you learn a step-by-step that with no greater than 6th grade math, you can evaluate a company's operations. And then in secret number 3, you learned how to value these companies multiple different ways in minutes. You're already ahead of 95% of other investors, or you will be ahead of 95% of other investors in the world today. Do you think you could be successful with this kind of program that would teach you all this? So let me ask you a question. How many of you are excited about what we just talked about? How many of you are feeling a little overwhelmed, like the guy on the screen, because we've covered so much? Sorry about that. When I get excited, I talk faster and faster, and it's impossible to cover everything I wanted to in this presentation. But I tried to cover as much as possible because of this. I've created a very special offer for you, so you can take the next steps and begin learning all this in depth. Is it all right if I spend 15 minutes with you going over this very special offer I created for you to help you implement these techniques that I was talking about? Awesome. Okay. What you're going to get in this program I've been talking about today here's what we're going to cover in this 6-week program that I've been talking about today. In week 1, we're going to talk about important value investing terms. In week 2, we dive into the proper value investing mindset. In week 3, we continue building the foundation, as we'll go over everything about profitability metrics, how to calculate them, what they mean for the company and the analysis, etc. Then by week 4, you'll be ready to know how to find great investments and how to evaluate them on a preliminary basis. In week 5, we look at how to read through company financial reports, what is important in these and what is important in these financials. And in week 6, it's all about valuation and case studies, real world case studies, both relative and intrinsic valuations. And we'll be learning how to implement all these valuations and processes you learned in this 6-week masterclass by actually doing real world case studies, valuing real businesses in real time and I'll be there step by step of the way to help you. Why am I so confident this program will work for you? Because in just 1 month's time, one of my $10,000 coaching clients, and over 9 one-hour sessions went from minimal value investing knowledge to doing entire preliminary analysis by himself on a potential investment. And this includes reading financial statements, which he's already doing again after only 9 one-hour sessions. And before this, he had minimal knowledge. This is why I'm so confident I can help anybody in the world who is serious about learning to become a great value investor learn this. So I want to go back and make sure you realize who this program is for. It's for those people who are just starting out as value investors, or those who are already having success and just want to get better. You might be thinking you can't get started with this because you've never had success with something like this before. But here's why that thinking is a mistake that will hold you back from success. Unless and until you know what you're doing, it's almost impossible for you to have success. And until you have a mentor and teacher helping you, it would likely take you more than a decade to learn this on your own, like it did for me. So what does all this mean for you? Let me start going over everything you're going to get in this entire program, because you're not just getting the masterclass. When you sign up today, you're going to get instant access to my 6-week masterclass when it's released in January, which is a total value of $9,997. As a part of this purchase, you'll also get some valuable tools that will help you along the way. You'll also get my valuation and profitability metric templates that I've created on my own that have helped me every day, and I use them every time I evaluate a business to this day. These will help save you a ton of time, help you find better companies faster, help you spot potential problems faster, and help you disqualify crap companies faster, and speed up the entire process of you finding great investments. When I was first figuring this stuff out, I kept reading how you should value companies, but no one ever showed you how to do it. This was a massive roadblock for me, and trying to figure this out on my own. So I created these templates to save myself time, and now I'm sharing them with others like you to help save you a ton of time as well. Way back then, I had to spend literally years of time figuring out these different valuations and what they meant for the company analysis myself. But I don't want you to have to recreate the wheel and deal with the immense frustration and waste of time like I did. These templates are already proven by my results of beating Buffett in the first 5 years of my career compared to the first 5 years of his career. I'm just going to give you these valuation and profitability metric templates for free. Sound pretty cool? And even if you don't know how to value companies now or know what these metrics mean, these templates, not only will you learn this in the class, but these templates take you step by step exactly what you need to write down, step by step, easy to understand process. So now you're also getting this. You're getting the 6-week masterclass for $9,997 value, and the valuation and profitability metric templates that I develop and use on a daily basis myself for a total value of $3,997 value. But This still isn't all I'm going to do to help you ensure your success with this program. When you invest today, you'll also get access to a training video case study I did for a past client, which will help you understand why doing detailed preliminary analysis on a company can save you a ton of time and effort and help you find potential great investments faster, while also allowing you to get rid of terrible companies fast as well. The knowledge in this single video took me years of time to learn and years of thought and trial and error to perfect. But you won't have to worry about any of this because I'm going to give you this for free as a special bonus. Is that awesome? Is that all right with you if I give you this as well? This bonus is going to make it faster and easier for you to find great businesses to invest in. How? Because it will allow you to begin analyzing businesses tomorrow. All you have to do is plug in the numbers into the templates instead of having to find everything yourself and figure out everything yourself. And the faster you can analyze businesses, the more businesses you can evaluate and the faster you will learn. Again, even if you have zero knowledge about these terms right now, the video and the templates will show you exactly which numbers to plug in, where to put them, and what they mean for the analysis. Now we're getting this. You're getting the 6-week masterclass with the $9,997 value. You're getting the valuation and profitability metric templates that I developed myself for a $3,997 value. And you're also getting a preliminary analysis training video that I did when I did a training session with one of my clients in the past with a $997 value. But that still is not all. And how am I, or why am I so sure that even if you don't know what the terms mean, that you will understand this? Because I'm giving you my 25-page value investing journey glossary of terms as well. Knowing these terms in and out, what they mean for themselves or by themselves, and what they mean when analyzing a company took me thousands of hours of practice to get down. But you won't have to worry about this either, because I'm going to give you this for free as well. So you know what everything means, and you can look it up if you don't know what it means. Combined with the prior two bonuses, this is going to make it faster and easier for you to find great business to invest in. How? Because while you begin analyzing businesses, you'll also be learning the terms as well. This is a huge foundational piece to the value investing puzzle. Now, anytime you come across a term you don't fully understand, you can look it up right in the glossary of terms, figure out what it really means, and not just the technical definition, but also what it means for the overall analysis of the company. Again, even if you have zero knowledge, I'm giving you everything I can to help speed this learning process up for you and help you learn to become a great value investor. So now we're getting the 6-week masterclass for $9,997 value. We're getting the valuation and profitability metric templates for a value of $3,997. Preliminary analysis training session, exclusive training session I've not released anywhere else before, for $997 value, and a 25-page glossary of value investing terms so you can look everything up as you're learning to help you learn faster. But on top of this, I'm also doing even more to ensure your success with this program. You'll also be getting my exclusive notes on capital allocation. This is one of the most important but least understood concepts in all of investing. These notes will help you analyze a company's management and operations to see if they're doing a good job or not, and help you decide if you can trust the managers of the company. This is one of the major reasons Warren Buffett is so successful, is because he understands capital allocation and its importance in and out. But almost zero investors, professional or otherwise, know anything about capital allocation. This will give you another massive advantage over other investors, and will help you get closer to your goal of beating the market. These notes on capital allocation, combined with the other tools you're getting in this course, will put you ahead of 95% of other investors, all without having to spend years of your time and without spending tens of thousands of dollars. But again, even if you have zero knowledge about capital allocation, these notes will lead you to resources where you can learn anything you want about this topic. But of course, this still isn't all. When you sign up today, you'll also get 3 priceless gifts that will further ensure your success. Again, I'm trying to do everything in my power that I can to give you as much value in this program, so to help ensure your success, because I want you to succeed. So now, not only will you get the 6-week masterclass with the $9,997 value, you also get the valuation and profitability metric templates, which have a value of $3,997. You'll get the preliminary analysis training session for $997 value, a 25-page glossary of value investing terms for a that has a value of $297, and my exclusive notes on capital allocation, which has a value of $297. But again, that's not all. You also get access to a private Facebook group to ask questions of not only me, but also your peers who are taking the program with you. So this will help you learn faster. You'll also be getting the preliminary analysis checklist and preliminary analysis research procedure doc. Again, these will help take you step by step on how to analyze a company on a preliminary basis. And you'll also have personal access to me during the course, because I want you to succeed, and I'm doing everything in my power to ensure your success with this program. So now that you have help from not only me, but your peers, which is important because value investing is very solitary work done alone, generally in your homes or offices for long periods of time. And a lot of people don't know anything about this kind of stuff. And if they do, they're not interested in it generally. So their eyes just glaze over when you talk to them about this kind of stuff. You'll be in a group with like-minded people who can help you. And you'll have all the access to everything I can possibly give you in this program when you sign up today. So if all this package did was help you become a competent value investor, it would be worth $40,000 to $100,000. Now, obviously, I'm not going to charge you this amount or even the full value of $15,585, like all this adds up to. And if all it did was help you become but if I did charge you $15,585 and all it did was help you become a competent value investor, a skill that's worth potentially millions or billions of dollars in the case of someone like Warren Buffett, would it be worth it to you? If all this system did was help you evaluate businesses, would it be worth $15,585? And if all it did was help you learn a valuable lifelong skill that you could use in a vast number of careers, would that be worth $15,585 to you? And what if all it did was help save you years of time, frustration, pain, and tens of thousands to hundreds of thousands of dollars? Would that be worth it to you? I had 2 choices with this program. I could go as cheap as possible and try to sell as many as possible, but the problem with that is I couldn't really stack on the value for you. So I decided to go with the second option, which obviously requires a slightly higher investment on your side. But in exchange for that, we can dedicate more time, energy, and resources to help guarantee your success. So if you had a successful and proven investing process that was helping you beat the market, beat Buffett, and helped you make a ton of money, what would that be worth to you? How much would you pay for that ability? And you can probably see why people pay tens of thousands of dollars for a similar result for me, because it's not a cost, it's an investment. An investment in yourself and your future career, and an investment towards reaching your goals and dreams. So now you've already seen how it's worth $15,585, and even at $15,585, which when the course is up in January, that's what I'll be selling it normally on my website for. But because of this special occasion of this webinar, I'm going to give you a very special offer. So you can have all this, all all this full 6-week masterclass, the valuation and profitability metric templates, the preliminary analysis training video, the value investing journey glossary of terms, my exclusive notes on capital allocation, and the other priceless bonuses like access to a private Facebook group, my preliminary analysis checklist, my preliminary analysis research procedure doc, and personal access to me during the course for only $1,497 today, or 97% or 90% off the full value of everything. Now let me put this into perspective for you. If you went to a regular site, if you went to my regular site right now, or in January when this is up, you could buy the same product for $15,585 by itself. But because you've invested this time with me and you've proven that you really want to get this result, I'm making a special offer just for this webinar. If you were to have someone teach you this, it would cost between $40,000 and $100,000 at a top university, and you still wouldn't be that great at it. But most of these people don't know what they're actually doing and have never actually beaten the market like I have. So not only would you have to spend that 10 to hundreds of thousands of dollars, you'd also be wasting the majority of your time there as well, learning from people who actually haven't beat the market or beat Buffett in their entire careers. But because you're learning how to do it yourself, and I'm giving you all these tools and resources to make it happen, you pay only $1,497 today. So at this point, you have two choices. Choice one is to do nothing. If you do nothing with the information you've learned over the last hour, what will you get? Nothing. You get the same thing you've been doing for the rest of your life. Nothing will change. You'll just go back to your normal life, kind of like what would have happened in the Matrix. Or you can choose to take the leap of faith with me. Just test it out and see if it will work for you now. But there's even more. I believe so much in this and how it can help millions of people around the world that this comes with a full 30-day money-back guarantee. I don't care if you wait until the last second of the 29th day of the after you purchase. If you get an email message to me or my team at any time within the first 30 days of investing in this course, you get a full refund. The real question is this: is it worth gambling a few minutes of your time to check this out? Even if it only does half of what I've claimed today, it will pay for itself as soon as a few weeks. So remember, when you sign up today, you get immediate access to all of the following except the 6-week masterclass, and that'll be available in January. You get the 6-week masterclass for $9,997 value, valuation and profitability metric templates for $3,997 value, preliminary analysis training video for a $997 value, a 25-page glossary of terms for a value of $297, my exclusive notes on capital allocation for $297 value, access to a private Facebook group to ask questions anytime you want so you can get feedback and improve your value investing skills faster. Preliminary analysis checklist, so you can analyze companies on a preliminary basis in minutes, even if you don't know how to do anything. This and the next one the my preliminary analysis research procedure doc takes you exactly through how I analyze a company on a preliminary basis, step by step, with pictures. And you also have personal access to me, so I can do everything. So I can show you exactly what you should and shouldn't be improving on and learning, so you can improve at a rapid pace. All this is worth a value of $15,585, but again, you can get it today for only $1,497. But if you sign up right now, you also get another bonus: a free and unreleased premium edition digital copy of my acclaimed book, How to Value Invest. This package includes chapters that I cut out of the book before release. These cut chapters have only been seen by a handful of people before. This special offer is only available to those who buy today. This offer will be taken down after this, and you won't be able to get this offer by watching a possible future webinar. So now you're seeing on the screen that the course isn't going to be available until January 2018. I know this is a bit of a wait, but my team and I are hard at work condensing 11 years of knowledge into the best 6-week value investing course in the world. I'm not wasting any of your time with crap content and information just to get your credit card and payment details. After just one 1-hour session with one of my $10,000 coaching clients, he said, "I'm so glad I took this leap of faith with you and joined this program because just this first session was fantastic." And again, after just 9 1-hour sessions, 1-hour training sessions now, he went from minimal value investing knowledge to doing full preliminary analysis on companies by himself and reading financial reports by himself. And I can do the same for you in this program. Again, this program will be a full 6 weeks long. That $10,000 coaching client has done only 9 1-hour training sessions up to this point. I'm going to do everything in my power to help you reach your goals and dreams in this course, and I won't let you down if you put your faith in me like this client did. Another reason you shouldn't wait to buy is because I can't always guarantee the price will remain what it is today. As I proved in the presentation, this is worth well north of $15,585, so I can't guarantee the price will always be $1,497 like it is today. If you want this guaranteed price, make sure to buy today. So now you're probably thinking about how you can pay for this, right? To pay for this right now and get all the great things above, you can choose one of 3 payment options. Just happened. Okay, my PowerPoint presentation went down for some reason, so I'm working to get that back up. Sorry about this. Not really sure what happened there. Okay. So the first option is you can do a one-time payment and pay the full $1,497 amount right now. You'll get access to everything except the course will be live in January again. Or you can choose to make 3 easy payments of $499 every 2 weeks for the 6-week during the 6-week program for a total of $1,497. Or you can choose to make 12 monthly payments of $169 a month for a total of $2,028. Now, I'll answer some questions. If you have some questions, please let me know in the chat. Again, I can't see the chat right now, but my team is working to relay some messages to me via my phone, so I can leave this up for you guys to buy the program. So you have the link right here to go and buy the program now. Okay, starting to get the first questions in now. Actually, these now that I think about it, these are some of the pre-written questions that I've already gotten from other people, or actually questions I knew would come up during this program that I knew I would have as a potential investor, and I've been asked these questions before by other people. So, first question is, would you invest your own money in this program? Yes. Emphatic yes. If from somebody who's dealt with severe issues for, I'm almost 31 years now, so almost half of my entire life. I literally lost more than a decade of my life due to severe health issues and not being able to do anything for more than 10 years. So yes, time to me is more important than money. So yes, if somebody was offering me this program when I was first starting, or a similar program when I was first starting, I would have done everything in my power to get this program because, again, I've lost almost half of my life to severe health issues. So I value time extremely high. So just the fact that this would save me literally years of time and compress 11 years of knowledge into a 6-week course, I would, if somebody was offering me this when I was first starting, I would have done everything in my power to jump all over this kind of program. Next question is, if this is really worth $15,585, why are you selling it for only $1,497 today? Because the main reason is I want to help as many people as possible. I realize that not everybody can afford tens of thousands of dollars on either a one-time payment or even a monthly payment program. Baking that down to 12 months, that's over $1,000 a month. I realize most people can't do that, and I want to help as many people throughout the entire world as I can with this program. So that's why I'm only selling it for $1,497 today. Again, it comes down to me wanting to help as many people as I possibly can. Question number 3. Why isn't the course out until January? I explained this during the actual presentation, but I'll go a little bit deeper here. I've been doing this for 11 years now. I'm trying to build the best value investing course in the entire world. There aren't really many other or any other people that have a in-depth value investing course. They have there's some basic courses out there that teach you kind of the basic concepts. But to my knowledge, and if there is something out there, please let me know. But I've never seen a full value investing course where you will learn how to do everything from start to finish. So by the end of the program, you'll be able to evaluate entire businesses on your own, read their financial statements, value them, do everything on your own from beginning to end, even with zero knowledge. All the other courses I have seen that are even close to this one require a pretty high level of value investing knowledge already. I'm saying with this program, even if you have zero knowledge, as long as you are passionate about this, as long as you want to learn how to do this and you're willing to work to learn this, I believe I can help you. And that's why that's why it's not until January, is because we're trying to boil 11 years of knowledge into a 6-week program with as little fluff, with hopefully no fluff, but as little fluff as possible. Okay, next question. What kind of specific things will I learn in this course? Specific things you'll learn is specific valuation techniques, asset reproduction valuation, how to evaluate a company's operations, how to value a company's operations multiple different ways, how to value to see if a company is strong on a balance sheet basis within minutes, what specific metrics mean and what they mean for the overall analysis of the company, things like free cash flow to sales, cash conversion cycle, and much more. You'll learn. I don't hold anything back in this course. Of course, I can only fit so much into 11 years worth of knowledge into a 6-week course. So there will be other courses in the future, which is another question I have here. Will there be more courses in the future? Yes. But having said that, by the end of this single course, you will be able to, if you work hard and I do my job, and you study well and I teach well, by the end of this course, even with zero knowledge, you will be able to value and evaluate an entire company on your own. Of course, there are more advanced things that we can talk about, like investment float and some other stuff like that that will be in separate courses. But by the end of this course, you will be able to, again, if I'm doing my job and you're doing your job, you will be able to evaluate an entire business by yourself and make a investment decision on whether to buy or not a certain investment by the end of this 6-week program. Okay, let's go to the chat room, see if there's any questions in there. Okay, so I'll keep going on my list here. If I know nothing about investing, is this course for me? Yes, if you have a passion to learn and you're willing to work hard and learn, yes. Again, I've said it over and over again. The goal of this course is even to be able to take somebody with zero knowledge about investments, to teach them how to evaluate businesses in a real world sense by themselves by the end of the course. Having said that, if you don't know anything, it will take more time, and I'll have to work more one-on-one with you, and we'll have to eventually, I'm going to build a course helping people with zero knowledge. But again, I'm such a big believer in this program that even if you have zero knowledge today, even without any other courses I'm going to be building in the future, even without any other help, that if you know nothing about investing by the end of this program, again, as long as I'm teaching well and as long as you're doing your work and learning as much as you possibly can during the 6-week program, that you can, that by the end of this course, you will know how to evaluate businesses. Having said that, before I get to the next question, this program is not for people who want to get rich quick. This is not a program for people who are looking to, for the easy way out, the get rich quick people, none of that kind of stuff. This is not the program for you. Nothing I teach you will change your life in seconds. And anybody who is trying to sell you something that they say they will change your life tomorrow and you'll make $1 million tomorrow, they're lying to you. Run as far away as you can from those kind of people. But if you're willing to work hard and learn, and you have a passion for business analysis, in-depth analysis of any kind, or value investing, or just want to get better at making everyday decisions, I believe this course can help you. Next question is, if I'm an advanced value investor, why should I take this course? If you're an advanced value investor, it like the Bruce Lee quote said before in my presentation, just because you consider yourself an advanced value investor, there's always more to learn. There's always more to improve on. There's always a skill set or a mental model or an investment process or thought process you can improve. If the best investor of all time, Warren Buffett, who is in his mid-80s now, says he still reads 500 pages a day and learns as much as he possibly can at 85, and he's been investing for 60 years now. We can definitely keep learning every day and improve every single day. I'm a true believer of that even if consider yourself an advanced investor, this course will help you. Even if it doesn't necessarily teach you anything new, I guarantee you will learn some nuances that will help kind of expand your thinking and improve your investment processes. Next question is, are there any other courses, content, services you offer to supplement this course with? Yes. I offer coaching and mentorship programs, which you can find on my site. And me and my team are actually building a value investor video training vault right now with some past video training sessions I've done over Skype with some of my clients, just to provide more context to you as you go through this program. Again, everything with this program and the bonuses you're getting already, I'm doing everything I can to ensure your success with this program and you learning about investment knowledge and value investing. But having said that, again, like I just said in the previous answer, there's always more to learn. There's always more to improve on. There's always something else I can be doing to help you as well. So yes, there will be more programs and video case studies, video trainings in the future. And we're building some of those right now as well. So yes, there will be supplemental material. Again, if you want to learn about mentorship and coaching programs specifically, you can go to my site. Let's see. Right here to my main site and go down to, right here, this value investment coaching training and mentorship programs. Here. and there's more information on there. We haven't released the information on the webinar or on the Value Investing Training Vault yet, but there will be that information soon. If you have any questions, please email me at and we can talk. We can either actually, I'll set up another link. Schedule. So you can actually set a meeting on my calendar with me. If you want to do that, I've got several calls ready already, but you can do so. You can pick your times in there that you want to talk to me, and this is all free. This kind of stuff is free. I'm going to offer all this to everybody for free for now, because again, I want to help as many people as I possibly can. I'm going to put, while we're doing this, I'm going to put the link in here. To invest in this program right now. Go back to here and get back to the questions. Okay, next question. Do I have to be a value investor or dream to be a value investor only to get value from this course? No. You can use the value investing mindset and skill set in any aspect of your life. For example, being a disciplined or being a great value investor in, you have to be disciplined. You have to be extremely patient. You have to be extremely analytical. These are all very valuable skill sets you can learn from value investing, and valuable skill sets you can use in any aspect of your entire life. For example, a perfect example of how a value investor has helped me in my personal life is I've got two young daughters, 7 and 4, and another daughter on the way in January. Being a deep and disciplined value investor has taught me extreme patience. So again, these kind of skill sets you'll be learning in this program can be used in every aspect of your life, your job, your relationships, to help you become not only a better business person or a better value investor, but also just a better person in general. Next question is, does anyone else teach anything like this? Again, like I kind of mentioned in the presentation, not that I know of. I know there are other value investing courses out there, but to my knowledge, they are just teaching kind of basic stuff. I know of one that is more in depth, but I've never gone through it. So I don't know exactly what they teach. But to my knowledge, the stuff I've seen out there, it kind of just teaches you the basic mindset, maybe some basic valuations, maybe some basic profitability metrics, but I can almost guarantee you they don't take you step by step through their own processes that they develop. And even if they do, I can almost guarantee you that even if they do that, they take you through their own process and they teach you how to value companies, they've not beaten the market or beaten Buffett in their career like I have in the first 5 years of my career. Next question, why doesn't anyone teach anything this in depth? There are several reasons. One is it's hard to do. It's very time consuming. A lot of people don't want to do it. Number two is, again, not many people in the world have ever beat Buffett over a 5-year period. I think something like the numbers are 99% of investors in the entire world, professional or not, have never beat Buffett over a 5-year time period. That includes hedge funds. That includes places like Goldman Sachs and other huge professional investors. So that's another reason. Another reason is that many value investors are very reserved people. Value investing, or most value investors I've talked to over the years, are very reserved people, generally pretty quiet. And yeah, I mean, that's just pretty much it. They're generally reserved. They're quiet people. They don't necessarily like talking to people that much, and if they do, they're not very good at it. Which I'm not saying I am, because I can hear myself talking. I know I need to improve on this webinar in the future when I do it in the future. But that's another reason. And the fourth reason, which I probably think is the biggest reason, is most people have what I call a scarcity mindset. They think if they teach other people how to do this kind of stuff, that it will never work, or that it will stop working, and then all the deals will go away. They won't be able to find any deals themselves. They won't be able to find any value investing deals themselves. I do not have that mindset. I have the opposite of a scarcity mindset. I have an abundance mindset. I want to help as many people as I possibly can in the world, not only because I want to help people just in a selfish way. I want to help people learn a valuable skill set, and there's multiple valuable skill sets that come with the value investing mindset and skill set. Like I've talked about before, I'm a big believer in I'm not a big believer in how most charities are run today. Even though I give to charities, I am a big believer in not just giving people money and assets. I'm a big believer in teaching people skills so they can keep themselves out of poverty or get themselves out of poverty. Sorry, I had to get a quick drink. I believe that in most cases, just giving people money and not teaching them anything will not help them in the long run. It's just a short-term fix, and in most cases, it's not even a short-term fix. So, again, those are some of the reasons why I'm doing this, and some other people don't. And I think that pretty much covers everything on that end. Okay, I've already answered the question. Are you planning on building any other courses after this? Yes. A basic beginner entry-level value investing course probably at some point, and more advanced stuff like how to deal with investment float, stuff like that. But yeah, there will be most likely courses in the future that are going to be built as well. Why are you building this course? Already answered this as well. I want to help as many people as I possibly can learn a valuable skill set. But why? I'll go a little bit deeper here on this answer. Why? Because I like helping people. Selfish reason, I like helping people. But there's another reason, is that I'm a big believer that within 20 to 50 years, more than 50% of jobs around the world will either be automated away or outsourced. So the only way to get ahead of that kind of coming robotic automation outsource wave will be to have a valuable skill set you can use in any kind of setting or market or country or job. So that's, again, I want to help people. I want to help people learn a valuable skill set, but also because I'm a big believer that a lot of jobs in the future will be going away. So I want to help people get ahead of that curve and learn multiple valuable skill sets. So when that trend does happen, whether it's within 20 years or whether it's within 50 years, you will have a valuable skill set you can learn to use in any aspect of your life. Okay, and the last question I have here, the pre-asked questions are, can I talk to you or your team on the phone with more questions? Yes, I already put that link in the chat box. Go back to that. This one here, this Meet Me. What is it? Oh. It's this Meet Me link right here. I don't know why it's not copying and pasting for me, but it's this Meet Me link right here. You can schedule a free call on my calendar there to talk with me, and we can talk more about this program. I'll answer any and all questions you have. One of my $10,000 coaching clients said he would already be available for referrals, or to email at least back and forth to talk with people about this if they had any questions as well, because he said he believes that he's shown, or that he's had so much progress already that that I've helped him so much that he wants to possibly help in any way he can as well. So yes. Does anybody else have any other questions before we get off? If not, we've gone for about an hour, about 70, 80 minutes now. So unless there are any more questions, I've gone over all the questions on my end that I have been asked. So if you have any other questions, please let me know. If not, we're about to get off. And I really truly believe in what we're building here. Me and my team are building here, and want to help as many people as I possibly can. So this is one way I can do it with my knowledge and skill set, is by building a course and program like this. So I think you'll get a ton of value from this. And like I said, I will do everything in my power to ensure your success, not only with the 6-week masterclass, but also the other bonuses you're getting. And then on top of that, the other programs and training courses we're building as well in concert with this program we're already building. So I will do everything in my power to help ensure your success and help ensure that you reach whatever your goals and dreams are with this program, and not only through my coaching and training programs, but my other programs and courses we're building, but this program and offer specifically right here today. I'll do everything in my power to help you along the way. Okay, so it looks like we're out of time. I'll let this run to 10 minutes. I know there's some kind of lag between this video and the actual video on my website, so I will stay on a few more minutes just in case. But again, if you have any more questions, please ask them as soon as you can. If not, I've already answered all the questions I've gotten on my end. So I'm about to get off unless you have any further questions. Okay, I hope to be talking with many of you soon. As always, feel free to email me. Feel free to set up an appointment on my calendar so we can talk. I want to help as many people as I possibly can with this program. So yeah, that's it. Just, if there's any way I can help you, please let me know. Until next time, I will talk to you soon. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.